Hey, everybody, and welcome to another XP Network Friday live stream. I'm Jason Hronski, your host. We're here with Kristen and Andy Looney from Looney Labs.
Hello.
Don't
Hello.
forget today to sign up for the event on XP Network and scan the QR code below so you can get your 100 Looney Labs XP. We're going to be talking about 7 Islands today. Obviously, these guys made Flux, and there is an XP Network. I don't know if you can see that exclusive card that's available here and there. We'll probably have a couple more of these at Origins this year. Kristen, Andy, welcome to the show again. You have some great ideas on future shows. It's always been a blast to have you guys on. And by the way, be sure to interact in the chat. We have all the chats open, and we will answer your questions as we can. But yeah, what are we doing today? Tell us about 7 Islands.
Okay, well, we have a brand new game coming out, and it is not a Flux. It is designed by the same guy who made Flux.
And it has a certain number of similarities, a lot of DNA, if you will.
The DNA of Flux is deep through it, as well as Aquarius and some other of Andy's games. It's got a lot of features of a lot of different ones, but it's a completely brand new game. It's called 7 Islands. Andy is laying it out there. I can switch over and show it to you in a second, but it comes out at Origins.
This is what the box looks like, although it's kind of a terrible. It's all the copy's all worn.
Here we go. There's the cover.
A little bit of a glimpse.
This is the heavily played edition.
Right. This is an inkjet printed that's then been manhandled for a long time.
So I make all of my prototypes by printing onto sticker paper and then sticking that onto boxes and playing cards. But it works really well. I'm highly recommending the whole sheet sticker paper it's like a workhorse for me.
Yeah.
But that paper does kind of wear. It doesn't hold its print very well, and after a while it starts to look like that.
But it is at the printer right now. In fact, I heard from my printer just today. They are assembling them as we speak, we will have decks in hand soon. And so it goes on sale in stores on June 30th, but you can get it a little bit early if you're at Origins or if you join the 7 Islands launch team.
What's that?
What's that? So we are making a coin.
Like, I don't know what that
is. Right, yeah. So we haven't made one of these in, I don't know, 10, 12 years. We made maybe a dozen of them back in the day, a long time ago. We used to do launch teams back when we had a very active demo team. And when we had the Mad Lab Rabbits and we had rabbit points that you could go do things and you could go promote the games and you could earn points and you could do stuff with it. Kind of like what XP Network is now. Which is just
bringing it back, baby.
Again, right? Well, I used to have a handmade system that we did in the early days of the internet that was just like this, but just for us, and they were rabbit points, not XP points, because we were the Mad Lab Rabbits.
We did call them rabbit points for you guys.
Did you?
we can. We can.
The team is not called Rabbits anymore. We don't need to go back there. But we used to make these coins, and I have a handful of them here at my desk. All of them on one side. Oh, the camera is so confusing. Say it's my turn, right? And then the other side is whichever launch team it was. So this one was the Adventure Time Flux launch team. And the Cthulhu one is crazy. The complexity of this coin. Here we go. There's the Cthulhu Flux launch.
Oh yeah.
Right? Oh. Anyway, so these are really nice heavy-duty challenge coins. And you can use it as a turn token to keep track of whose turn it is. And you can also brag about the fact that you were there when 7 Islands launched and that you were part of the team that was helping get the word out, making everybody know that this really cool game exists. And so we're only making 250 coins. I think there's about 120 left still. You sign up through XP Network. It's an event, and you can pick it up at Origins, where we're going to first launch it with those fans that are there helping us launch it, or we'll mail it to you, and you can do your promotion wherever you live. And so the hope is that you're going to take it out of the package quickly and play it and teach it to all your friends and stuff, post about it on social media and that kind of stuff. We'll also send you what you need, like a sell sheet and stuff, so that you can go into your local store and say, hey, do you know that the guy who made Flux has a new game, right? Help us make sure people know about the game. And so you get the coin and you get the game like maybe 3-4 weeks early. I'm not sure exactly how much early. It depends on when they show up and when I get them in the mail. And they're going to go in the mail before Origins for sure. Before we drive away for Origins. So that's I'm excited. I haven't made one of these coins in a really long time, and I don't have that coin because it's not here yet. But there's a picture of it when you sign up. You can see what it looks like, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
The last coin you did.
What about the game?
Oh yes. What about the game? Would you like to see the game?
We'll get to the game real soon. Don't worry, Andy.
Oh, okay.
But the last time you did one of these coins, I'm guessing it was like 2014, which was a huge year for me because that was when we launched at Jasco Games, our first board game, Mega Man the board game. So very sentimental year, and I like to see this kind of weird 12-year anniversary thing, bringing these coins back. I'm excited. I know I've signed up. It is on the front page of XP Network, so you should be able to find it really easy. It's on the front page. Be sure to go sign up and get your copy and your coin.
Yep, this one was 202014. Yeah.
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 Right. Doing a little basic math.
So I'm so excited. I haven't made one of these coins in years, and it's so pretty. It's so nice. And it will be gone. Like, you have to be part of the group that's helping us launch. That's the idea. It's the launch team. It's the fans that are so excited that they're going to sign up. They're going to get it early. They're going to take pictures and post them around and help go to stores and help us make sure that everybody knows that Andy Looney has a new game. And Andy, would you like to show off your new game? Because I could switch my camera if you like.
And stuff. That's all.
I'm going to switch my camera.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, it's 7 Islands.
So this is 7 Islands. So 7 Islands is a game set on an archipelago of 7 lovely islands. Now, I've been building this while we talk, and I've already got a whole lot going on. But the game starts with just one card, the start card here. And the start card has a sign that says island and a dock, a pier. This is the only dock. There's 7 islands, but there's only one dock. And that means there's only one place for the ship to dock. So whenever a ship comes in, it's played here on the attached to the dock card. Am I getting a little bit of glare here? But yeah.
This is our lovely studio here.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as my bedroom.
Yeah. So ships are played at the dock, and they set the winning conditions for the game. So everybody knows I'm the Flux guy, and Flux is the card where the rules change as you play it, or rather, that. But also the game, the goal is always changing. And here, that's true too. The goal is always changing, but it's not quite as erratic as Flux. There are 7 different possible goals, and they are set by the beacons. See how there's a beacon card? Let me pull one that's not on the board. There's a beacon card, a bunch of those, and they have a flag. And there's for every beacon, there's a ship that matches it. So the goal. Oh my gosh, my cat is trying to jump on my shoulder. Why don't you switch the news back so that can happen? I'll just talk.
Okay.
I will say the cats are very popular. There's another game with it.
All right, so the point is, this is kind of a hybrid card game board game. There's cards that we build a landscape out of, but we're also going to have some tokens. Each player will have. Well, I should have gotten these out of the package before this started, shouldn't I?
This is how you know it's authentic, though, right? We're setting up live.
I dropped a star. There it is. So each player gets a pair of these tokens, and these represent you're a little 2-person team. You and a friend have been stranded on one of these islands, and you're zooming around from island to island, trying to get both of your little dudes onto the beacon that matches the ship currently at dock.
And that's how you win.
And that's how you win. So all the pieces will be on one of the islands, moving around. They all start on the start card. And on your turn, so it's a draw one, play one, move one game. So on your turn, you'll draw a card, play a card, maybe add it to the landscape, or maybe you'll use it as an action card. There's a bunch of action cards. Oh, they're so lovely themed. Don't they look great with the kind of beachy theme there? I love with the stripe being formed out of ocean water and the beach. I just love the graphic design on these games. It's just beautiful. But so, and the actions, if you look at them, you Flux fans will recognize a few, draw 2 and use them. Everybody gets one. You know, if this was anybody else, I'd have to come up with different names for these games. But because it's me, I can just call it this. There's Jackpot. There's a bunch of games, the cards that work just like you would expect them in Flux. And there's also gear cards that work like keepers in Flux. You play these and you keep it in front of you. The backpack lets you carry more gear. The hiking boots let you move faster from one island to another. I mean, from one space to another. The inflatable raft lets you sail from one island to another, including just like anywhere you want. You'll notice there's bridges that connect the islands, and there's enough bridges to connect all the islands that you can build a perfect archipelago out. And there's kind of a secondary game, a solitaire version actually, which is just that, just focusing on building the perfect archipelago. And there's a bunch of stuff on the islands that you can interact with too. Not just the beacons that control where you win, but there's the pyramids up here. If you have one of your dudes on the pyramids, you get to draw an extra card during your turn. And if you have one of your dudes on the mysterious Moai, that will let you draw cards back from the discard pile when you're drawing instead of the draw pile. Obviously very powerful. So there's a lot going on, but it's also pretty easy. Plays real fast for 2 to 4 players, and it's exciting and fun. Maybe switch back the camera now.
It's very much an Andy Looney game. If you like Flux, you are going to love it. It has a lot of the feel of Flux, but it's also completely new and it has other elements. And the solitaire is so good. The solitaire is this wonderful sort of gentle kind of puzzly kind of challenge kind of thing to build the prettiest set of islands. And like I said, it's got a lot of the same actions that you find in Flux. And in fact, there are 3 actions in Seven Islands that totally feel like they should be Flux cards but aren't.
Yeah. Dump and replace.
Yeah, dump and replace is one.
Use one and save one.
Use one and save one.
And then by hook or by crook.
And by hook or by crook. So these 3 cards, like, they're not Flux cards, but they kind of should be. And so the other thing that we also have coming out on June 30th is this adorable little
purple bag.
It's actually called the Little Purple Bag.
Nice.
It is a little purple zippered bag with a clear front, so you can put any Flux deck in it, or you can put 7 Islands in it. You can put any one of our games in it that you want, and it actually comes with 7 promo cards, including a keeper that is the pyramid from 7 Islands, and a keeper that is the Moai from 7 Islands.
Yeah, both of those are seen actually like keepers. Both things on the island, but things you can also have as gear.
And then those 3 action cards that totally should be Flux actions.
And now they are Flux
and
actions.
They are. So when you buy the Little Purple Bag, you get the Flux promos promoting 7 Islands, which is the new game that we're trying to make sure everybody knows about. And that's the whole point of the launch team, is you know a lot of Flux fans. I know a lot of Flux fans, but you know ones that I don't know, right? And so if you're a big Flux fan and you want this coin, sign up, tell everybody you know that Andy Looney has a new game and you got to check it out. That's the whole point.
I'm already getting comments from the chat, and I have to say thank you for making the Little Purple Bag my favorite color, and it definitely matches our scheme.
My house is purple and my car is purple, so I love purple.
By far my favorite color. I have been looking at the new Volkswagen van in purple, but they don't make it in purple yet.
Well, I have an old Volkswagen Beetle in purple.
See, that great minds think alike.
Yeah, Plum Crazy is the name of the color that our cars are. We had them painted.
Hey, I gotta look it up because it's probably
an old GM color from the 70s.
First comment from Twitch is wow, those coins look great. I agree. They're heavy duty.
It's heavy. It's like a really it's a very satisfying coin. It's delightful.
Also from Twitch, cute bag, I want one, all caps.
It'll be in stores June 30th, and hopefully it will be at Origins. We'll see. It's going to be really, really tight.
Yeah,
I know how that feels.
It's going to show up just barely in time to get into stores for that street date, and I might have it in time for Origins, and I might not. We'll see.
Now, you mentioned the 7 cards that are in there.
Yes.
Well, I think we only heard about 5 of them. You mentioned the
that's true.
3 actions that are new, that are like, feels like they should be in there.
Well, there's the goal that combines the 2 keepers.
Right,
of course.
that's number 6. The goal
And that's important to note because this can go in any version of Flux.
Right.
Because you have the keepers in the goal, so whatever Flux you put in it, you have what you need.
And it follows the rule of any Flux keeper needs to be useful for at least 2 things. So its keeper, appears on a goal, and also each of the keepers is useful in and of itself.
And then it has this one, 30th anniversary.
Oh, that's awesome.
That goes in Math Flux, of course, right? But it also is our 30th anniversary. You can see the little purple bag has the 30th anniversary logo on the back. Oh, and we're making a pin of this, which will be part of the Penny Arcade thing at Origins. So if you're a pin collector, you can get this pin at Origins.
This is a huge Origins for. You know what? We have so much in tandem. Favorite color purple, 2014, big years. Last year you did the thing. Origins.
And you're a caveman.
Origins.
Yeah.
Caveman.
Yeah. But we are throwing a big party at Origins. If you are a fan of Flux, it's the 30th anniversary. It's Flux's 30th birthday. And we're throwing a birthday party at Origins. There will be cake.
Yes.
Pizza, though.
No, there's not gonna be
You
pizza.
have to get your own pizza.
Probably not.
You gotta get your own pizza. It's a BYO.
But we have, just like we used to, if you've ever been at Origins back in the day when there was like 10 years, 15 years ago, we used to do this giant event at Origins.
The big experiment.
The big experiment. And we have a room almost as big as we had back then. It's 2/3 of it. It's 2 bays of a ballroom. And we have a dozen events going on, and we're running our Looney Game-a-thon, where we're basically tracking every Looney Labs game played all weekend long and awarding medallions like we used to do back in the day. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun at Origins. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that you all come and play games with us and celebrate our new game. And please join the launch team and get one of these awesome coins. That's really the message of the evening. That
sign up and get it. This is your
you
chance.
want this coin. I'm telling you, if you don't get it, then later on you're gonna go, oh man, why didn't I get that coin? Right?
That is
Well, you should
100%
plan
true.
on buying the purple bag too, because this will be a one-time option on that as well. If you don't buy it,
Everyone's asking what color is next, so I don't know. We might make another one later that's a different color. But if you want
yeah,
purple,
but it won't be as good as the purple.
yeah, it probably
Not
won't
gonna
have
be
the
as good as
anniversary
purple.
logo.
Come on.
It won't have the anniversary. It'll have the 31st anniversary logo, which is not as cool.
We could do that, yeah.
We could.
It is
we
fun.
do. We do it in pink, like 31 flavors.
Right. No, because the 30, our logo is made out of the 30. I don't know.
Woodley's cool. That's the point. Woodley's cool. So don't sleep on your opportunity to get the little purple bag too.
Are there any other questions in the chat while you have us here?
Not yet. Well, they're typing. Hang on, there might be.
Oh, there might be.
And this is a huge Origins for us. So I can't believe it was only one Origins ago when we made our public debut with our soft launch at Origins. We got 1,200 people to sign up. We did quests. Everyone gave out cool things. Andy Looney signed lots of cards.
Signing autographs. I remember.
We gave out the Flux XP card that doesn't show up on my camera. It just turns into space. And it was a blast.
That's how the card really is in real life, though.
It just turns into space. Yeah, exactly. And this year, we're doing just like you guys. This is a big party, and we're doing a lot in tandem with you. But we also are intending to roll out the alpha version of quests, which is a big deal. This is where any attendee, any guest at Origins can come get involved. We hope to, and we had a pretty long talk with Origins proper today to make this a really big official event. I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but it's pretty big. It's right now we have 2 booths from last year.
I've heard a little bit about it, and it's cool.
It's pretty
I hope you pull it off.
All right, cool.
You are a gamer, and time works in our favor because there's a lot of last second things, just like. If this works out, this is going to be very, 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 very fun for everybody. So we're very excited. We can't wait to work with Origins and Looney Labs and all of our partners. There are going to be exciting things to do with Looney Labs through XP Network at Origins. So be sure to check that out too on XP Network. We'll have little side quests and side challenges and little achievements you can get. And let's see, I don't see any more comments. There was here we go. Question from Twitch. Exactly how heavy are those coins compared to Pog Slammers? What a comparison.
Pog Slammers. Well, I mean, Pog Slammers usually like aluminum still. These are like solid.
Yeah, they're heavier. And some of the Pog Slammers were like plastic. That was a long time ago.
Pog Slammer.
Yeah, I was thinking,
You're
I was like,
old.
there's
I'm
so
old
many
too.
kinds.
I remember
I had a
those.
plastic slammers. I had the metal ones. I had one that had like razor
Yeah.
blade edges.
But even the metal ones were usually, like you said, aluminum. These are heavy.
I would say they're heavier than a Pog Slammer.
Yeah.
I would say there's like a almost 100% chance of that.
But they're about
you
the
can
same
tell from
size.
you holding it, it looks heavier than a slammer.
Yeah. Good question.
It would work as a Pog Slammer, that's for sure.
What if you had any Pogs? I mean, I'm sure there's some in this house somewhere.
I'm sure some.
I wish I knew where my tubes of Pogs ended up because I don't know how those disappeared. It seems like everyone's Pogs just literally vanished.
Pogs. I didn't expect to be talking about that today.
I haven't thought about those in a very long time.
I love the idea of Pogs. I even looked up to see if they were coming back. Like the company Pogs like went in and out 2 or 3 times in its history. There's a whole Wikipedia on it.
Wow.
And there is a Pog association that holds the Pogs license right now. It just doesn't do anything with it.
I remember that because I remember I was in the game industry at the time. I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was less than 30 years because I was here.
I think it was the late 90s when Pogs came out.
Sounds right.
And I remember being at a trade show hearing, because it was before the internet was like it is now, right? If you didn't have the instant everybody knows everything thing that we have now. And I remember being at a trade show, probably the Gamma trade show, where I was talking to retailers from the West Coast that were talking about this, oh my God, hot new thing. And no one else in the country had heard of it. And they're going, no, you got to get in on this now, right? And then within 2 months, 3 months or so, it was everywhere.
And then about 3 months later, it was gone.
And then, exactly.
Well, I can tell you, it was definitely mid-90s because I remember I had my favorite, just to show, I actually have a favorite Pog Slammer, a couple of them, because they were the ones that were promotional with the Apollo 13 movie tie-in. So, and like some restaurant, fast food place was giving these out as a promotional. And I still have at least one of the Apollo 13 Pogs.
All right. Speaking of movie tie-ins,
you're gonna show
I'm
that?
gonna show something.
Oh my God,
it's totally secret.
So
this is really secret.
What an episode! Here we go. I wasn't expecting this one. Here we go.
This is a scoop.
This is the scoop. I'm gonna show it. Why not?
Finish it like yesterday.
You made it yesterday. You will have a chance to buy it. We're making it. It will cost $1 in our store. You would be able to spend XP on it if my XP store was working, which it will. So at some point you'll be able to use your XP for.
We're gonna make this happen.
We're gonna make it happen. We're working on it hard. So just save up the XP and wait. If you have seen the Hail Mary project, have you?
I haven't.
You haven't. Oh, you haven't. So you're not going to care at all.
Well, it's a spoiler. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's really good.
It sounds space related, but that's all I can
Star
say.
Flux is one of the best fluxes out there. It's the parody of all of the different sci-fi stuff. So it parodies of Hitchhikers and all the different Star Wars and Star Trek and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, in Star Flux there is a cute fuzzy alien creature. Which is very cute, and I don't have it here to show you. But it's very cute, little white dog-like looking thing. Anyway,
it's kind of like a scribble with
this is a cute sentient rock being, which counts as either a scientist or the cute alien fuzzy creature. So.
Nice, it counts as either one.
Yeah.
Anyway, silly promo card we're making just because we can. Because that's what the rabbit points always were. They were for the weird little things we made for our fans that we only made a couple hundred of that you could get with your rabbit points. That you could get you help us promote our games, and you can spend those things to get whatever weird thing we made for you to have. And so our store is still filled with all that kind of stuff from back in the day that we have left over. But we're starting to make more of it again for the XP Network store for people that are starting to promote our games with the new system, which you guys built. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
So please join the launch team and help us promote Seven Islands. And you can get into it deep. You can learn how to use all their system and stuff, and you can run events at game stores or at conventions or wherever. If you run events, you can get XP for running the event, and the people who come to your events can also earn XP. It's quite exciting and fun, and I'm looking forward to making more silly things that you can spend your XP on.
Exactly. That is the goal. Bring the community together. Keep doing these fun projects. Gamifying everything is the goal. Gamify everything. You guys had a great idea. You talked to John Grams about on our team about doing an Oracle game with other publishers. I'm just going to kind of hint that since we have 2 minutes left in this stream. This always flies so fast. It's the fastest 30 minutes of my week. I don't know what happens, but when I do these live streams, they're just like bam. And chat, this is your last chance to get in any comments or questions for the Loonies before we all go play games this weekend. So I'll wait patiently there, and not too patiently, but a little patiently. Kind of like what we're doing for Origins with all the last second things.
Yep.
But Ed, do you happen to know which ballroom hall number you're in?
A114, I think. I'm fairly certain that's correct.
There is a chance that we will be very close neighbors because we might have a 110, depending on what Weird Games is doing. We're potentially doing a swap with them this year. We don't know yet. But if that is the case, we are very close neighbors between a petition wall, which would be awesome.
Yeah. I think we're A114 and 115. We were right down. It's the same level as the exhibit hall, just like right down a hall.
Yep, right in front of one of the main doors, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so just had another Twitch comment. Someone just says they're excited for that purple bag. Of course they are.
And so, when you see it in stores, it even comes in a little display box that sits with the rest of the Flex decks, right? Isn't that cute?
Hey, Vegas local stores, be sure to get some of these so I can stop by.
I love this.
What a cool way to do a display. It's got like physical bag in it that zips up and everything.
Right? Yeah. Display. Well, because our games come, when you see them in stores, they're often in a display box of 6. Yeah. That's how we ship them to the retailers. Right? And then so it's just another display that sits side by side with that one, But,
super cool. Yeah. Well, we're out of time, I guess. That was it already. Holy cow. Went so fast. Everybody go check out 7 Islands at Origins. Order your coin today.
Sign up for the coin in advance so you're sure you get one. There you
go. They are very, very limited. I think we've already gone through over 80 something, maybe 90 something at this point. So get that so you don't miss out. Otherwise, everybody go play some Flux until this new game comes out and enjoy your weekend. This is a gaming weekend like every weekend should be. Everybody have a great one.
Thank you. Thanks for playing our games.